Last week's fundraising event for a local homeless shelter was a big success, as was a community work project at the center.
The wet weather is gone. Now get ready for some hot weather and lots of sunshine. We'll have the complete forecast for all of East Alabama coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. The United Way of East Central Alabama says its inaugural United to End Homelessness campaign raised more than $122,000 last week, surpassing its $100,000 goal. The funds were raised to support the Martha Vandervoort Center to End Homelessness. The effort culminated in a Day of Kindness service event that brought together a coalition of local businesses, faith-based organizations, volunteers, and clients. Kyle Bryan, the program director of Martha's Hope, says the Day of Kindness last Friday brought together 120 volunteers from local faith congregations, the Alabama Power Service Organization, the Jacksonville State University football team, and the community. Volunteers worked side by side with more than 15 Martha's Hope clients to construct 56 new emergency shelter beds, repaint some interior spaces, and create new rockscapes designed to reduce landscaping costs. The festivities continued that evening at Sinclair Social with Boil for a Cause, where supporters gathered to celebrate the campaign's success. In addition to those individual donations, a $50,000 matching gift came from Saga Construction, Sunny King Automotive, and Samco. Alabama's environmental regulators have tightened their guidelines on pollutants found in the state's waterways. We'll be back with that story after the break.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
The Alabama Environmental Management Commission has updated its rules on a dozen toxic pollutants that are found in the state's waterways. Coosa Riverkeeper and 6 other conservation groups urged the state to tighten its limits on PCBs, arsenic, cyanide, and other forms of pollution. Justinn Overton, the executive director of Coosa Riverkeeper, told the commission that it needs to follow the federal guidelines that are being revised on a regular basis. Overton told commissioners that she had been frustrated the last time the issue came before them, and they took no action. This time, she said, they need to protect the people who use Alabama's waterways. Based on the comments made during the public hearing, commissioners agreed that they did need to bring state regulations up to the standards that were set out in their rules, and they granted the petition. Following that meeting, Overton said she was glad to see that the commission updated its toxicity values to be more protective of the families who look to the river for food. When we return, we'll tell you about a new recreation area set to open next week.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
The Oxford Parks and Recreation Department has scheduled a ribbon cutting for next Thursday morning to open the new Oxford Jump Park. It's a series of bicycle trails featuring a circuit of rollers, berms, tabletops, and elements designed to be navigated using momentum from up and down body movements. The course will offer 3 different lines for beginning, intermediate, and expert levels. The course was constructed by Oxford's Park and Recreation Department staff, along with assistance from the Oxford Street Department and Hale Building Company. The development of the new course was inspired by the competitive needs of the Oxford High School mountain bike team and the efforts of the Oxford Mountain Bike Foundation, which is a 501c3 organization that supports Oxford youth mountain biking through community donations. The ribbon cutting is set to take place at 11 Thursday morning at the park, which is adjacent to the Oxford Lake Park on McCullers Lane. John Holder is standing by in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with a look at the forecast.
Mike, the weekend ahead is going to be different than the last several weekends. It's going to be dry and it's going to be hot. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast, including that all-important weekend forecast, coming up next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family. EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
Lots of heavy rainfall today across East Alabama, but that ended this afternoon. Plenty of sunshine in the late afternoon hours. This is our shot from late this afternoon on Quintard Avenue in Anniston with our EAN weather cam. Here in the Pool Doctor Weather Center today, only 81 for the high. That's because we just didn't have a whole lot of sunshine. That's well below our average of 88 degrees, 67 for the low this morning, right where we should be for this time of year. Coming up tonight across East Alabama, very small chance of rain, less than a 20% chance, 68 for the low. The big story tonight will be a bit of fog late tonight. With all the rain we had today, conditions will be very conducive to seeing fog development. This will not be until late tonight, talking late after 2, 3 a.m., lasting into the very early morning hours. So as you're heading into work tomorrow again, just be aware there could be some patchy, dense fog in some locations. Coming up tomorrow, a vastly different day than what we've had in a while. a dry day and a hot day across East Alabama. By 9 a.m. in the morning, already at 77. Lunchtime, we're in the mid-80s, dry, total sunshine. And tomorrow afternoon, it is going to feel like summertime on the last official day of spring. 90 degrees at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon and no chance of rain in the forecast. On our 7-day forecast, you're going to see a lot of raindrops next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But look at the percentages. That's the thing to look at. Those chances for rain, only about 20 to 30%. Very isolated showers on those days. For the next 7 days, we are going to be very hot and dry. As we said, 90 tomorrow, 92 Saturday, 94 Sunday. No chance of rain. Good chance to dry out. We're at 94 Monday. Look at those 95-degree temperatures on Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Another dry day on next Thursday as we remain in the 90s. Nighttime lows coming up from the upper 60s to the low 70s, and we don't see any end in sight to this whatsoever. It looks like we're going to see 90-degree readings or above for a long time to come as we begin summertime tomorrow night, officially at 9:41. Here's a look at tomorrow across the state of Alabama. There'll be a little bit of rainfall in the southwest half, but just about everywhere in the state is going to be at 90 or above tomorrow, widespread 90s. And again, we don't expect this map to change at all. If anything, these numbers are going to go up over the weekend and the early part of next week. We are in summertime in Alabama, and you're about to feel that summertime heat coming in the next week to 10 days. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. with your Friday weather at a glance. And right back here tomorrow night for EAN Local News, we will detail that weekend forecast and tell you how hot it's going to be.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top-quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
Thank you for watching EAN News Today. We're here every weeknight on Facebook, YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Please look for us on the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage. We'll see you back here Friday for your news on your schedule.